Side over there.
Them, yeah.
Table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side. You are on the wrong side. You'll get a better view round this way. Which direction did you come in from?
Why?
Because this is private land, and there's private land signs all the way down.
I didn't say that.
All right. Well, that's fair
No.
enough, right? That's not a problem. Just eat it well later.
Quick credit before
Yeah,
we
I'm just
begin.
making a video.
The original video footage belongs to the YouTube channel I Spy Audit. This content is used here for commentary, analysis, and educational purposes only. Full credit goes to the original creator, and a link to their channel is provided in the description.
Before we even get started, remember this. Filming from a public place in the UK is generally lawful, even near sensitive sites. But once nuclear facilities are involved, the rules can change very quickly. Keep that in mind as this unfolds.
Yes guys, today I'm at Hartlepool Nuclear Power Station. A noisy one because they're currently dismantling the oil rig. As you can see in the distance, those poles, they're off the windmills. Safely generating low carbon power for 2 million homes at Hartlepool Power Station. So as I was saying, yeah, that nuclear site, they're currently dismantling the oil rig. And the poles in the distance are the poles off a windmill. They make them here as well. And at the bottom, if you can see those boxes, they're the ones that the windmill's attached to. They're the bits that generate the electricity. I can't see the fan blades though. We can see the poles and the boxes, but no fan blades. I found a better view of the wind turbines. There they are. The blades are on the floor. That's why I couldn't see them round there. So these things are going to replace that building there, which is a nuclear building. I do believe it's been turned off, so it's not generating electricity anymore. But these things are the future, the wind turbines. So as I was saying earlier, the box there, that's the one that generates the electricity. And they are put on top of those poles, and then those spinny things generate your electricity for your tea and coffee. I don't know why they're decommissioning nuclear. I thought it was green. I didn't think nuclear polluted anything. And surely nuclear lasts a lot longer than them things, because they'll need maintenance, they'll go faulty, and most of these things are out to sea, so they need a lot of work done to them to keep them right. So I don't know if that's cost effective versus nuclear, and I don't know whether that is polluting. I thought nuclear wasn't a polluter, but these things are absolutely massive. They are huge. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near them because it's all fenced off, and it does look quite close to the fence line, but it is quite far away from it. I haven't even...
Here's the first red flag moment. Police already. On scene before he's even reached the entrance. That tells you how sensitive nuclear-related locations are. Even when you're just filming infrastructure.
Arrived at the door yet, and the police are here already. I've had a message from a subscriber to come and have a look at the windmills. Sorry? Oh, yeah, gonna have a little look around, yeah.
You don't realise why that takes private land?
Private?
Yeah, you big sign on the
Sorry, don't surround me. Don't surround me. Yeah.
You just speak here because a couple of site workers have voiced their concerns and the phone didn't go on that site, so we just speak to see what's going on.
Yeah, I've had a message from a subscriber to come have a look at the windmills.
Alright, the windmills.
Yeah.
Oh, the turbines over there.
Them, yeah.
Table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side. You are on the wrong side. You'll get a better view round this way. Which direction did you come in from?
Why?
Because this is private land, and there's private land signs all the way down.
I didn't say that.
Alright, well that's fair
No.
enough, right? That's not a problem. Just eat it well later, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
Yeah.
There's no... YouTube. Watch YouTube.
Oh, you don't watch YouTube?
No.
Ah, right.
Don't do YouTube.
Where are you from, mate?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Middlesbrough.
I would prefer not to answer that.
Yeah, that's fine, okay. You don't give us any details, are you, mate?
Notice how the officer asks where he's from. And the response is key here. In the UK, unless you're lawfully detained or under specific legislation, you're not required to answer personal questions like that.
Am I legally obliged to?
No, you don't have to, no.
No.
Just asking you a question. What windmills you after? These ones, are you?
Yeah, those ones, yeah.
You get a much better view if you go down the road, carry on along that way, and you come straight across and you get a much better view.
I've seen the oil rig as well, and they're dismantling it as well.
Yeah, it's the same site. It all belongs to Wavell. Their entrance to the site. If you go down there, turn left, a couple hundred yards down the road, you'll get it all there.
It's owned by EDF, this site, isn't it?
Yeah, EDF own it. French company. Obviously, it's quite a sensitive site with the nuclear.
Is the nuclear site getting turned off?
At the moment, I don't think it's producing electric at the moment. I think they're doing some work on it, but yeah, it's quite a sensitive area, so we place the nuclear side of things. Obviously, you've seen it's all fenced off, you've got cameras everywhere.
I think your jurisdiction was like on the other side of the fence, isn't it? Not out here.
Our jurisdiction?
Yeah.
What do you mean? In what way?
Section 128. It is like yours, it is like beyond that fence.
No, we have.
This is important. The officer mentions a 5-kilometer patrol area. That does not automatically mean 5 kilometers of restricted land. It's about security jurisdiction. It's not public access rights.
Jurisdiction for 5 kilometres from a nuclear site.
5 kilometres?
Yeah, aye.
Well,
Yeah, so we're just on an external patrol at the moment, so we just patrol with up to 5 kilometres, obviously surrounding areas, and obviously somebody's called a job in the day, said you were filming cars. Obviously you've got quite a high mask up there.
I wasn't filming cars.
No,
I wasn't doing
I'm
that.
not saying you were.
No.
That was the report, so obviously
Yeah.
we've had a crack with you, and that's all it was.
Maybe they thought I was because I was pointing the camera over towards the wind turbines at the start of the
You can
video.
film anywhere you want, no problem whatsoever. I haven't got a problem with
How come you're wearing gloves?
that. These are just because of COVID, you know, masks and gloves.
So you weren't intending to search me putting them on?
We wouldn't want to search you. We would have no reason to search you, but
Just asking.
we don't want to search if we had a reason. We have.
Noisy cars, isn't it?
I was a bit keen, wasn't he?
Is that against the law being too loud?
Well, there would be certain limitations on noise, but that's on our bag. That'd be road policing unit to do things like that.
I know, I was going to say, you guys have got a good job, haven't you?
Well,
You don't really do much compared to the normal bobbies.
depends.
Like domestic violence, domestics.
Depends what you look at. We're quite busy up here.
Are you?
Surprised, yeah.
Right, we'll let off.
Yeah, anyway,
We'll leave you in peace.
like you say, but if you're filling with the windmills, they're over that side. If you go beyond that fence line there, you're entering private land.
Well,
All right, bud.
And-
This is private land.
And that would be a civil matter though, wouldn't it, being private property? Can I take your badge number just for... Can I take your,
Have a good day.
can I take your badge number?
814, mate. 161.
161.
Nice speaking to you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You have a nice day,
You
mate.
too.
All
Cheers.
right, bud.
See you later. You do find the armed police are a bit more polite than the normal bobby. A bit more highly trained.
Here's where it gets legally interesting. Trespass is usually civil, but nuclear sites are different. Under UK law, trespass on a protected nuclear site can become a criminal offense, which is exactly why the auditor stays well outside the fence.
So yeah, as I was saying guys, those windmills, they're absolutely massive. I can't really get around there. And I think he is actually right. Trespass on a nuclear site is different to trespass anywhere else. It's covered by section 128 of the Organised Crime Act 2005, I believe. I'm sure someone will correct me if that's wrong. But yeah, this site is a little bit different than any other site. It is protected under section 128. And it is a criminal offence if you trespass on a nuclear site. But that's the building there, the nuclear site, nuclear building. It's been decommissioned now. I think it's all been turned off to replace those things, windmills. But anyway, that was a Hartlepool Power Station nuclear site. I'm just on my way out and I saw this. Look at that. Happened obviously after that.
And this ending really drives the point home. Natural damage like this fence collapse shows why security matters. But it also proves why clear boundaries and lawful filming rules must be properly understood by both the public and police.
The latest storm we had completely destroyed that fence. Look at it. Completely destroyed. Ripped out the roots. And it's pulled like an electrical cable with it. Better stay away from that. The power of Mother Nature. Look at that.